Marina from Health Gloves, and today we are talking about raw foods at the weddings. It is most likely that it's going to be very hard to find low-fat, raw vegan foods at a wedding. But this doesn't mean that you cannot eat raw food at a wedding. I'll give you some advice from personal experience from 2 weddings that I attended recently. At the first of these 2 weddings, the bride herself is mostly on a raw vegan diet. So she provided raw vegan food for herself, myself, and another guest. For the first course, we had a fruit platter. For the second course, the bride provided a simple raw vegan recipe to the kitchen staff, and they prepared food for us according to that recipe. It was very interesting when another guest during the wedding, when he saw what we got to eat, he went to the kitchen and asked to get raw food for himself. The bride also provided a small raw vegan cake, which she originally intended to share among 3 of us. But in the end, everyone at our table wanted to get a piece of that cake, and they even asked for the recipe. When your hosts are on a raw vegan diet, it's easy. What if they're not? On the second of these 2 weddings, it happened that I was the only one who was on a vegan, not to mention a raw vegan diet, among 300 guests. The bride, a very good friend of mine, called me a couple of days before the wedding, and she asked me to call the restaurant and tell them what I would like to be served. I was extremely thankful to my friend who was thinking about me in all her preparations for her wedding. However, I thought about that and I realized that it would be just very demanding from me to ask the kitchen staff to prepare 299 same meals and one separate for me. So I called the restaurant and I told them that I was going to bring my own food that I would like to be served. No problem. I arrived 10 minutes in advance. I brought my food into the kitchen, and when everyone was served, I was served my food how I explained. For the first course, I had this delectable, juicy, sweet, ripe figs and grapes. For the second course, I had my raw vegan spaghetti with cheese, and for this meal, you can see the recipe right here. For the dessert, I got peach rose cupcakes, and I even made a raw vegan cake for everyone. And this cake received a lot of compliments, and you can see the recipe for this cake right here. Takeaway message number 1: be your authentic you. This is the only way that you can stay true to yourself and be an example to others. Number 2: don't expect anyone else to take care of you. You take care of you. Number 3: if your hosts ask you what would you like to be served, don't make it harder for them by telling them all the things that you don't eat. Instead, tell them what you would like to see in your plate. Number 4, and the most important, don't let your dietary choices be in your way to spend time with people who you love and who love you back just because they are on a different diet than you. I hope this video was beneficial to you, and if that's so, please give it a thumbs up, share it, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can follow me daily on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr, and Google+, all under Health Gloves. Until the next video, I'm wishing you all the best and keep glowing. Bye bye!